Karen Gorman, CEO at ALULA. Just like so many of you, we've had to adjust the way we work with both our clients and with our teams during this COVID-19 crisis. Everyone's been impacted by the pandemic, which seems to have changed forever the way we're going to work. Just think of the changes that we've made in our homes or see other people have made in their homes. They've converted kitchen counters into desktops, transitioned bedrooms into offices, and upended family schedules just to accommodate the work schedules. And it's been so many weeks that we've been doing this now, it just seems like the norm. Amazingly, we did this transition relatively quickly. Sure, we all had technology challenges to overcome, especially if there was more than one of us in the household trying to work at the same time, and even further complicated if we had school-age children or college students who needed to share the bandwidth with us. Now, it's just the way we work, and some of us love it, and others just cannot wait to get back to the office. One of the trends that we're seeing among remote workers is a reluctance for people to set boundaries. People are operating under a lot of pressure right now, both personally and professionally. And there seems to be an underlying anxiety that's going on about being visibly productive while working virtually. The stories that I'm hearing about people working endless hours in front of their computer, sometimes 10 or 12 hours without a break, not able to get up to get a glass of juice or a glass of water or coffee, skipping breakfast, lunch, or dinner to accommodate work meetings. The stories are endless, and they're even worse for people who are working in companies that have offices around the world because they're trying to be visibly present around the world. Intended or not, employees feel that we're putting pressure on them to be virtually present all the time or online all of the time. How can we fix that as leaders? First of all, we can acknowledge that the problem exists. Say to people, I don't expect you to be online all the time. It's okay if you respond tomorrow morning or during the afternoon. Let's also have clear expectations about what it is that we really need people to do, the timeline we need them to do it, and the resources that will provide them to make sure that it's done on time. Another thing that we as leaders can do is to make sure that we're giving people a lot of positive reinforcement. That way it'll help relieve the stress they're feeling a little bit, and everyone appreciates a pat on the back for doing something well. Finally, let's lead by example. Let's not set any kind of meeting longer than 2 hours, and make sure we're taking a 10 or 15-minute break in the middle of those 2 hours. I have one client who has set aside an hour every morning and an hour every afternoon so that people just have time to think or just to get some work done. He says it's improved his team's productivity and morale. So the reason that we are working remotely right now is out of our control, but we can control our response to it. After all, we're in this together.